The following contest is a special referee match. On the way to the ring, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
You think you know me?
And the opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, Edge.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to another sold-out Raw event from Portland, Oregon.
Well, it's been too long since Raw has come to Portland, JR. These fans are going crazy. What a counter! Boy, this John Cena is his own big... Look at him, rubbing his opponent's face in it. I love it.
Well, this crowd doesn't seem to share your opinion. And quite frankly, I hope this comes back to bite him. Excellent counter. What ring presence. Oh, for the love of... Talk about having no respect for your opponent.
Well, if you got a problem with it, maybe you should do something about it, JR. This is great, JR. He's really letting his opponent hit.
I guess he is. But I'd like to see a little less sizzle and a little more steak, personally. I don't think his attempt to get this crowd on his side paid off.
He's not trying to get the crowd on his side, JR. He's letting everyone know that he's going to win this one, whether they like it or not. I don't understand how these fans can boo Edge, JR. They've got no respect for everything he's done for them.
Oh, you're full of it, King. These fans don't give a damn about him. Because they know that Edge doesn't give a damn about them either.
How can you say that, JR? Edge is one of the most exciting and dynamic supers. So much for calling this one right down the middle.
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR? Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this!
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. Oh, boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this! Come on, do something quick! You know, JR, I rack my brains trying to think of a single flaw in Triple H.
He's going to regret not following up here once he loses this match.
Come on, JR. This isn't something you do when you're worried about the outcome of the match. He knows he's got it in the bag. He's obviously not feeling too threatened, JR.
Then maybe he's not smart enough to realize how dangerous his opponent really is. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here. He's going for it, JR.
What a spear! And we ain't talking Brittany. That'll put the lights out permanently.
Uh-oh. Come on. You gotta stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's gonna happen, King. Oh no. What's he gonna do here?
Oh my gosh! What a spear! I'm surprised he didn't break his opponent in half, JR. I'm so happy that we have a superstar like Edge on the Raw roster. Someone who sets goals for himself and doesn't let anything stop him from reaching them. He's a great role model for young fans.
Oh, he's a terrific role model, all right. Edge is a real humanitarian. A guy who would just as soon sell you out as look at you.
What are you talking about, JR? That's just a nasty... That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. I don't know how much more of these superstars...
He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
Well, he should be. This one's not over yet, and you never know what might happen.
What does he think? I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR.
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
A textbook...
I think he's looking for a weapon, JR. That's a smart move.
Oh, man, what a shot for that forward arm.
What are you talking about, JR? I'm almost sure that was made in America.
Oh, man, that'll leave you hurting for certain.
You're not kidding, JR. That'll leave your head ringing for sure. Oh, boy, this won't do you any favors.
It certainly doesn't, King. A flurry of unanswered blows raining down upon this defenseless superstar.
Oh. He's going for the pin. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
Glad I'm here to...
Oh, man! That's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention over and look at this. Talk about error. It's sickening.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win a match. You've got to make it clear who's the dominant superstar.
Oh, come on down. How about a little more wrestling and a little less talk?
It's called adding insult to injury, JR. He isn't fooling around here, JR.
Not with that pedigree. Pedigree!
I've got to say, look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
Be that as it may, this isn't the sort of thing that wins matches, King. Look at this!
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say.
You know, JR,
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap-out?
it isn't. The hole can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. I think he's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here.
He's going in for the kill.
There it is! The pedigree! Oh, no! Everybody in this arena knows what's coming next! Oh, no! That shot busted him open, and the blood is flowing freely.
This is great, JR. Where else besides the WWE can you see this kind of ruthless aggression?
I can't think of anywhere else, King, but I'm afraid I don't share your enthusiasm for this kind of brutality.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine Smackdown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended, or a Smackdown colleague, but no, I can't think. I truly believe Raw's the submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR. You can't go on without tapping out to this. You talk about ruthless aggression. Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange you in that.
He isn't fooling around here, JR.
Not for that pedigree he isn't. God, what a debilitating maneuver. This could be a pinfall. Boy, this John Cena sure is one of the most exciting young prospects in all of WWE.
Oh, come on, JR. John Cena's a thug. You know it. I know it. And all of these people know it.
The following contest is a special referee match. On the ring, from San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio. And the opponent, from Washington, D.C., weighing 317 pounds, Batista.
Good evening to our fans from Vancouver, British Columbia. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight. Hey, partner?
Hey, Cole, it's pretty funny you said, hey. You know, like the Canadians, they always go, hey. You know, hey.
Can I say, Taz, the enthusiasm of these Vancouver fans is contagious. I can't remember the last time I saw a crowd this pumped up for Smackdown action.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing forces you a match quicker than overpower.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
Here's the cover. Talk about being a little delusional.
The size difference between them is just too much.
You know, you can show off for the crowd all you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, Taz, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar. What a reversal! That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. Look at that! That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum. He's got him covered!
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself. Instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match.
4, 5, 6.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh. They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks, but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
Tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference. Believe me. There is no doubt that Batista made a hell of an impact on Raw, Cole. But now that he doesn't have Triple H or Ric Flair watching his back, I think his days might be numbered.
Batista has taken the best of his former Revolution teenagers. You can find all sorts of weapons under that ring.
And there's the counter, Cole. Guerrero's a great superstar, and there's no doubt about it. But he's got to keep his head in this match. Okay, yeah, great. That's just great. Now, why don't you quit showing off and get down to business here?
He is getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he? Talk about adding insult to injury. And these fans love it.
Yeah, well, you know what? He better worry more about the injury and less about the insult when his match is over. Man, this Rey Mysterio has got tons of flash, no doubt about it. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Look at the fans, Cole. They know what he's up to. Oh, my God! What a Batista bomb! Oh, jeez, look at this. He can get the pin right here. I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too, and I do agree with what they're saying, Taz.
I think someone's looking for a weapon here, Cole. Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. You're too proud to realize that you're in trouble. You might wind up risking your career. He's got to be careful. If he retaliates, he could be disqualified. I don't think that chair is going to be good for much after this match.
Well, it's good for what he used it for, and that's all that really matters. Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of the old ECW days.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around for them. You talk about raw power. You talk about intensity.
And he can talk all he wants, Cole, but once he's lost the match, this guy's going to win. He's got more time going into his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that, Taz. Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there.
Eddie Guerrero is one of my favorite superstars of all time, and I think these fans agree with me. It seems like being a crowd pleaser is another Guerrero family tradition.
Speaking of traditions, Cole, let me ask you this. How come you always jump over someone like JBL or Kurt Angle when they lie, cheat, and steal? It's okay with anybody. I don't get that.
I don't think it's okay when Eddie breaks the rules, Taz. But you got to admit, come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification.
Each of these competitors...
Oh, man, this is just about the last hole you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
Man, I'm telling you, I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this. He slipped out of that one. I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes...
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off. This capacity crowd is on its feet. It knows what's coming.
There it comes. Batista bomb. That'll break every bone in your body, Cole.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd. Yet he's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
You sure you can spare it, Cole?
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? It's a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. Now, let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
Rey Mysterio never fails to impress me, Taz. It seems like every time I see him in the ring, he finds another way to defy the laws. He may get the 3 count right here.
Batista has had lots of success so far, but that's just because his opponents really let him psych him out. You can't back down. This is just dumb, Cole. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent to death.
I disagree, Taz. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost. And here's the cover. It looks like there just wasn't enough left in the tank to kick out the pin.
That's a tough loss for sure.
Here's your winner,
Have the takes, but we don't.